And gentlemen, I think that Ghana has come a long way as a country, and we just finished an election where there was change of power from one government to another, which I was part of the contest. I will say that the new government is talking about resetting Ghana and promoting economic development and transparency. We all heard the news from Rev Ntim from the other side of the political divide, who made allegations of 2 airlines that have come into Ghana. One was carrying, according to him, allegedly carrying cocaine and money. That means money laundering. For a ranking member to make such allegations, it is important to know that they must prove it. They must prove to the Ghanaian people that actually there was cocaine on board the first aircraft and then the second aircraft, so that the national security will take up the case. The Minister of Aviation should take up the case. The MD of airport and all that. Because there is no aircraft that will come into Ghana without being given authority to land. So for me, this is not the usual way of doing things whereby somebody alleges and then the matter is swept under the carpet and will continue to move as a country. We must begin to do things differently so that we can achieve results. I am aware that somewhere last year, around October, November, 2 aircraft landed in Ghana. And these aircraft came to Ghana. Whatever was inside, nobody knows. As we speak till date, these 2 aircrafts are in Ghana, parked at our tarmac. And the pilots have all absconded and left these airlines at the tarmac. My question is what was these aircraft doing in Ghana? For 4 months they've been in Ghana. Why are they still in Ghana? And why did the pilots abandon those aircraft till date? And national security, the board chairman, Ministry of Aviation, and the minister himself, nobody is telling us anything about such happenings. So no wonder Reverend Ntim has also brought in another allegation talking about aircraft that have come to Ghana from Spain. Is it Spain? Yeah, I think Spain. Yes, with allegedly cocaine and money, and have gone back. So is Ghana a hub for transiting cocaine, or Ghana is a hub for doing cocaine? We must all know. So for me, I'm calling on the President of the Republic of Ghana, as a matter of fact, as a matter of urgency, first of all, to investigate the 2 aircraft that have been on our tarmac for a very long time. And nobody is claiming ownership of those aircrafts. And to find out why they came to Ghana, why they are still in Ghana, and what goods did they bring in Ghana, and they are still abandoned, and where are the pilots? When we allow all these things to slide, we cannot then be talking about a 3-day plane that has come and has left. Meanwhile, there's a plane that has been left from the previous government until today. Nobody is talking about it. Are we serious as a country or not? And I'm also asking Narcotic Board to come out and tell us whether the planes that Reverend Ntim was talking about did actually brought in cocaine or not. I'm calling on the national security to also investigate, to find out whether all these aircraft that they are talking about did brought in cocaine or cash. We need to know as a country. We cannot be in the dark.
The President has asked national security to collaborate with the MP to come up with the issues. The MP has also written to the chairman of the Defense and Interior Committee to invite the Narcotics Control Commission, National Security, and other state agencies to their meeting on Monday to brief them on what they are supposed to. They are doing with some other investigations of some cocaine oil and then some money they took a few months ago. Is that not enough? Is the government not working on that?
I think that it's not enough. After taking over from the previous government, all these things should have been addressed before even where we got to where we are as a nation. If the government has investigated the 2 aircraft that have been parked at our tarmac, for a reason no one knows why they are there and why the pilots have absconded, I don't think this one would have escaped us. Whether they came, I'm told according to the pilots, one of them had a flat tire and could not move. And for Ghana being a transit, there are certain requirements that they cannot pass through to Europe unless they transit in Ghana and pass those requirements before they can go to Europe. And as a matter of fact, because they burst a tire, they had to stay for 2 more days for another plane to bring in a new tire to actually fix it before they can take off. If that is the case, Narcotic Control Unit and the National Security should come out and tell us whether what Reverend Ntim is saying is true or not. And if it is not true, then Reverend Ntim must face the law, because we cannot also sit down and people will spoil the name of Ghana that we are dealing in drugs when we are not. And if we are dealing in drugs, then let us know which government is dealing in drugs. Is it the NDC government or the MPP government or both governments? Because we cannot sit down and be hardworking Ghanaians paying our taxes and our leaders are dealing in drugs. I don't think it's the right way to go. So President Mahama must get to the feet of this matter. Because we, as a nation, if you allege, you must prove it. We are selling out Ghana if what the Reverend or the ranking member of Parliament is saying, if it is not true, then he must face the law. It doesn't matter who he is. If it's not true, he must face the consequences. It doesn't matter who he is, because he has dented the image of Ghana and our country and our citizens.